Hey, it's Edge here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Ethereum. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios your price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, looking at this whole structure here, starting from 2k highs around 14th of August. Since then we had an impulse wave coming down as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we would be looking for a correction upwards in the form of wave B. That would be a three-way structure in which I've labeled this as an ABC. We had a few different options here as well, having either a contracting diagonal here into the wave A, B and then C, or we could have this as a WXY as well. It does not really overall matter. Now if we are zooming in for this wave B end of this wave C, we can see that we had a double divergence here giving us signals that okay, this is most likely coming to an end of this move here, and now we should be looking for short setups. Since then, of these highs, we had this as a possible diagonal here into the wave 1. This is the only option I had here, having as a motive wave coming down as a contracting diagonal, so that's what we were playing. And then we'd had this as a three-way structure into wave 2 as the retracement before the continuation and dump downwards. Now this dump definitely did get quite far and quite fast. We did hit the 1.618 extension here of this first leg very fast, and since then we could either be still in this wave 4 or we have completed the wave 4 already. Now if we have already completed the wave 4, we would label it here. So we would have this as a running flat, which is very typical for Ethereum. For that to have alteration between this zigzag, that would fit very well. Then we could be labeling this as a wave 5, and this would be the end of wave 1 as well on higher time frame. If not, we could still be in this wave 4, having this as some kind of a larger ABC, and most likely looking for still some kind of a structure here to around the 1631, taking out these current highs that we have here. The invalidation of this being any more a wave 4 would be around 1673, at which we could confirm that this was indeed the low. Now, for higher time frame structures, we would be looking for this as a wave 1, because again, on higher time frame, we had this as a wave A, and it has no partner as of yet. Now, the minimum time requirement we would be looking for is the 0.618 again for the three-way move of that wave C, and that would be coming out around September 20th, and that's the minimum in time. Now what I'm expecting here is that this indeed was just a wave 1, because again we are not even close to the 0.618 extension of this A wave for that C wave. So to me this feels very nice as a wave 1, 2, and then looking for 3, 4 and 5. Now if we have currently bottomed the wave 5 already, we could be looking at some kind of golden pocket play here and looking for short setups there. 1.618 would get us to around $1,300, in which again we would be expecting wave 4 and then 5. If we don't have any extension on either the third wave or the fifth wave, then we would get us around to the 1-to-1 extension of this A wave here, as well around the $1,170, give or take a few tens there. So that is very good looking structure. Now how does this fit into the higher time frame picture on Ethereum? Let me get rid of this one so we can actually see something. Probably should get rid of some of those subway structures there as well, but oh well, we can still see. So one of the ideas was that this was a impulse wave structure in which we had a 5-way structure like so into a wave A, and then we would be looking for a pullback here for a wave B. Of course, if on higher time frame you want to be calling this a wave 1, that is still possible. To me, I don't think that is going to happen, since I have a bit different views on higher time frame, but of course it is still possible. So yeah, anywhere down here, 1-to-1 to 1.382, anywhere to $950 would be fine. The invalidation, of course, for this count would be around $874, at which we can't label this as a 5-way move anymore, because we can't have a 5-way move that or the 3-way move pullback basically that goes beyond the start of that 5-way move. We can't have that. So yeah, anywhere between $1,178 and $950 would be the perfect area for this count. The other scenario was that we had this as a 3-way into W, 3 ways into X, and another 3 ways into wave Y, creating this as the most likely start of something. And to have a continuation to the upside, we would have this as an ABC coming down. Now this has no invalidation of such lows of these, because again this is a 3-way structure, and we can come all the way down into the 1.618 extension or retracement of this first leg of this wave Y. So we would have it coming all the way to the $170 area, at which this whole structure of this would be invalidated. So this definitely has more targets lower as well. Now, if we would take out these current lows, that would remove all the bullishness we have on the charts. This would also get us to the 0.9, which again means that we would get a expanded flat, or actually the 1-to-1 extension here, or retracement would be here around 880. Again, at that point we would most likely have a more aggressive push to the higher side, because again expanded flats are way more explosive with the C wave than regular flats. Now if we don't get to the 854 or the $1,050 area, then we are going to call this larger time frame WXY, or the other structure that we had on the bullish scenario. So those are the two options overall that we're looking at. I don't think I have anything else to add to this. We can still be looking at short setups here, looking for that pullback. Confirmation would be again that golden pocket, or basically the 0.5 retracement around the 1673, that this is no longer a wave 4. So at that point again we could be looking for short setups more here against this high, and then looking for way lower. So that fits the higher time frame picture very well. But that is pretty much all I want to share today on Ethereum. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video. Bye bye.